Okay, I'm going to do this video one more time, and I'm going to do it in 4.5 minutes because I keep running over what memory I have left on my camera. Been a pretty good week. Decent wine sales, little ups and downs in that. I did some voiceover work for My Nietzsche Broadcasting, a documentary that they did. The script was pretty good, but I had a few changes that I wanted to make it more native, and they just accepted them and did it right away, and it was great. Really look forward to working with them again. It's a documentary where I was doing the reading from the journal of a World War II pilot, which is pretty cool. And I've got a party coming up tomorrow, so the apartment's a bit cleaner, nicely cleaned. My girlfriend helped out with the kitchen. I know that a few things in process here, but that's food for tomorrow. Tonight, I went to an okonomiyaki party for an English club related to one of the Jets in the building. Some of the other Jets were going to go got sick or weren't feeling well, so I went and a couple other people went. Had a good time. Skipped out on the karaoke party at the end, or the second party, the karaoke thing. Not really into karaoke. But Dave and I both left, and we're catching the train back, and as we're running down the stairs, there's this group of teenagers, and they're all taking a picture together. And without hesitation, Dave and I both jump into the picture and just, into the background, and then they take the picture, and the train's pulling up, and we just kind of sneak away and hop in the other door of the train. And we're looking down the train, and they start looking at the picture, and they start looking around going, oh, what, who, what? And they're looking at this picture and looking around as we wave to them, and they just start cracking up. We were obviously in the middle of the picture. So half of them got off at the first stop. And then before the second stop where we were going to get off, I went over and talked to them with Dave, and we said, can we see the picture? Did we turn out pretty well? And they just thought it was funny. And they missed me. You just have a random arm for me in the picture. I'm right behind one of the guys. But Dave is dead center. His face slightly red from drinking. The foreigner, the one foreigner in the middle of all these Japanese guys, and no one knows who he is. And he's just smiling right in the center. It's a great shot. But they were all coming back from Tokyo, and they start telling us, oh yeah, school trip, and we have all these omiyage, all these gifts that we have to give to friends and stuff as we get back. And, oh, that's pretty cool. I think I was showing me this kind of, grabbing one of his omiyage, and then he kind of pulls it out and shows me, and then he tries to hand it to me. I really tried to say no. And he was forcing this into my hands. As I'm saying no, he's grabbing my hands and like forcing them around the box. And so these are the spoils of being a foreigner who jumps into pictures and can talk some Japanese. We got a box of cookies that they simply said, you have to take these. So we also received omiyage from random high school kids who went to Tokyo. So I dropped off my stuff and post this video, and then I'm going to run downstairs and hang out with Dave, and we're going to have some cookies, the spoils of being great foreigners. It's one of those things I love about Japan. If you're willing to just step out of what would be your normal comfort zone a little bit here and do something random, people always have a good time with it. I do feel guilty about getting this, but at the same time, I'm sure those guys are going to remember that and have a great story about it. So, and they really would not let me off the train without giving me the damn box of cookies. I hope they're good cookies, too. Anyways, have a good weekend.